But first, more than 32,000 people cast their ballots for Greensboro's municipal election. But the winner of the mayor's race won by just a few hundred votes. That race isn't over. Good evening, I'm Julie Luck.
And I'm Chad Silber. Incumbent Nancy Vaughan is just 425 votes ahead of her challenger Justin Outling, who isn't giving up yet. WFMY News 2's Grace Holland found out whether absentee ballots could change the results.
Here's why Justin Outling isn't conceding just yet. Just 1.3% of the vote separates him from Mayor Vaughan. He can call for a recount if the race tightens to a 1% margin. He's hopeful ballots coming in still may make a difference.
There are still votes outstanding in the form of votes from service members as well as absentee votes. Regrettably, they weren't able to provide any information about the likely number of votes that may include.
I asked the Guilford County Board of Elections how many absentee ballots are expected to arrive, but they say there's no way to estimate the number. They're still counting through Friday. UNCG political science professor Dr. Hunter Bacow tells me those ballots don't usually have a big effect on the result.
It could shift. I doubt it. Usually absentees, because they break for both candidates. If one candidate have to really dominate absentee or mail-in balloting, I don't think that's going to happen.
Bacow says it's very normal for a candidate to wait to concede in a race this close, just in case it does go to recount territory.
If it does, Outling will probably call for a recount, which is perfectly fine, legitimate, and he should, to take advantage of, make sure that things weren't missed. But I don't think the results will change very much.
This was an unusually close mayor's race. Bacow believes it's because Outling and Vaughan ran on similar platforms, but he says it's easier for an incumbent candidate to be reelected. Still, he thinks this is a likely wake-up call for Mayor Vaughan.
Outling was an excellent candidate, so I mean you had two great choices. So I think it was one of those no-lose contests for the community. And I think going forward, she does have to do some unification and bring the community back together.
The Board of Elections is set to certify the final election results next week.